Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? How's everybody doing out there, man? Listen, man, I jumped on YouTube so we could watch some videos together, all right? And this is one of the videos that caught my attention. It's George Carlin tries to warn us about Corona years ago. All right, so we're going to check this out. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. His type of comedy, you know what I mean? His thought process, I wouldn't be surprised. So, but let's check this out. Everybody, smash that sub button. Thank you for love and support. Notification bell if you want. Welcome to
That's
the
what Americans
family.
do now. They're always willing to trade away a little of their freedom in exchange for the...
Hold on, I don't want to miss nothing.
Because that's what Americans do now. They're always willing to trade away a little of their freedom in exchange for the feeling, the illusion.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry for pausing. Sorry about the camera quality, but this is what we got to work with.
In exchange for the feeling, the illusion of security. What we have now is a completely neurotic population obsessed with security and safety and crime and drugs and cleanliness and hygiene and germs. There's another thing, germs. Where did this sudden fear of germs come from in this country? Have you noticed this? The media constantly running stories about all the latest infections, salmonella, E. coli, hantavirus, bird flu, and Americans they panic easily, so now everybody's running around scrubbing this and spraying that and overcooking their food and repeatedly washing their hands, trying to avoid all contact with germs. It's ridiculous, and it goes to ridiculous lengths. In prisons, before they give you a lethal injection, they swab your arm with alcohol. It's true.
Bro, I've never thought about that. It's true. And I've never thought about that. Damn, this guy is crazy. Crazy good.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Well, they don't want you to get an infection. And you can see their point. Wouldn't want some guy to go to hell and be sick. It would take a lot of the sportsmanship out of the whole execution. Fear of germs, why these... Besides, what do you think you have an immune system for? It's for killing germs. But it needs practice. It needs germs to practice on. So listen. If you kill all the germs around you and live a completely sterile life, then when germs do come along, you're not going to be prepared. And never mind ordinary germs, what are you going to do when some super virus comes along that turns your vital organs into liquid shit? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to get sick, you're going to die, and you're going to deserve it because you're fucking weak and you got a fucking weak immune system. Now, all right, God damn it. Hey. All right. Let me tell you a true story about immunization, okay? When I was a little boy in New York City in the 1940s, we swam in the Hudson River, and it was filled with raw sewage, okay? We swam in raw sewage, you know, to cool off. And at that time, the big fear was polio. Thousands of kids died from polio every year. But you know something? In my neighborhood, no one ever got polio. No one, ever. You know why? Because we swam in raw sewage. It strengthened our immune systems. The polio never had a prayer. We were tempered in raw shit. And you know something? In spite of all that so-called risky behavior, I never get infections. I don't get them. I don't get colds. I don't get flu. I don't get headaches. I don't get upset stomachs. And you know why? Because I got a good, strong immune system, and it gets a lot of practice.
Wow, man. That's crazy. I never thought about... Watching this guy is so bittersweet. It's amazing to watch him. He's funny, hilarious, he makes you think. But then he makes you think about shit that you never thought about. So you can be 40 years old, 30 years old, 20 years old, 50, 60 years old. Watch him and be like, yo, I never thought about that in my lifetime. And it kind of shows you how far ahead he was mentally compared to like the majority and the normal people. You know what I'm saying? I never thought about something like that. He almost makes me like want to take a deep dive into like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like taking a deeper dive into like thinking about like critical thinking and everything. And I mean, hey man, I guess that's why he was one of the greats. You know, like he makes you think. He makes you. I'm sure this guy done changed a couple lives just from his comedy and what he's saying. I know people walk out of this show and, like I said, feel entertained, but just feel so much smarter and just feel so much more like open and mentally free. You know what I'm saying? He really breaks the boundaries. But ladies and gentlemen, man, I gotta listen to more. You already know in the comments down below. What's the next one? All right, put it down below. What should be the next video, and I'll get to it tomorrow. You already know what's up. Everybody, smash that sub button. Your boy NJCHEESE is out. Be safe.